It is week 14, about to be. Last week went 10-5, 117, 73-1 overall. Okay, so we had a Thursday night game. I totally forgot to pick a winner for it. It's easy in hindsight to be like, well, obviously I would have picked the Rams, but I'm not counting it, so I didn't get that pick in. So that's on me. First game is Houston visiting Chicago. The favorite is the Texans. I have Chicago over Texans here. Let me just say that. The Texans are a 2-point favorite, which is kind of surprising. They don't have Will Fuller, so all they have is a banged-up Brandon Cooks and Kiki QT. I believe David Johnson's out, so they just have Duke Johnson. So that's the Texans' offense. Their defense has been The Bears have lost, 6 in a row now? I mean, that's got to turn around eventually, right? I mean, they got almost a 1,000-yard receiver already in Allen Robinson. You got David Montgomery, who had finally had a week last week. And then I don't know if it's going to be Foles or Trubisky. I think it's Trubisky, right? I don't know. I'm looking here. Khalil Mack is questionable. That's pretty big. Also, QT and Cooks are both questionable. I don't put any thought into that. I'm pretty sure they're both playing. And I'm pretty sure Mack will play. I haven't seen anything that says he's not going to. So I got the Bears in that one. Cincy and Dallas. It's in Cincinnati, so Dallas is going to Cincinnati. Cincinnati is a 63% favorite according to ESPN. I think that's crazy. Ryan Finley is not that good. It's funny, they're showing here, Dak Prescott still leads the Cowboys in passing yards. He hasn't played in 7 weeks. That's insane. But I got Dallas over Cincinnati. Dallas has gotten kind of drugged too much through the mud this year. There's no way they're going to lose to the 2-9 Bengals, although they're only 3-9. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see the Cowboys losing this game for some reason. I think they have too much talent. Too much healthy talent on offense. Obviously no Dak, but they have too much healthy talent in CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, Amari Cooper, Dalton Schultz, who's kind of surprised people, I think. So I got the Cowboys in that one. Kansas City visiting Miami. Man, you don't know how bad I wanted to pick Miami in this because they've been playing so well. But if I was a betting man, and studies have shown I am, you can't bet against the Chiefs. History shows over the last 2-3 seasons, if you bet against the Chiefs, you're going to lose over the long run. So the smart play here is the Chiefs. I would love nothing better than this to be my only wrong game. I would love that. Because I'm definitely going to be pulling for the Dolphins, but I just think smart money says the Chiefs here. I don't know any notables that are out for either side. Oh, actually, Myles Gaskin. Yeah, so that's a big reason why I would lean more, because Savon Ahmed is also out. So I don't know who's going to be at running back for them. Maybe Matt Breida, or didn't they drop him? I don't even know. I don't know who's going to be in the backfield for the Dolphins. So that's a huge blow. And it's a blow to my fantasy team. But we're not here to talk fantasy. And yeah, the Chiefs have just been unstoppable. Pat Mahomes, 31 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Come on, they have 2,000-yard receivers already in Tyreek and Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce's second in the league in receiving yards, and he's a freaking tight end, which is bullcrap. Stop marketing him as a tight end. Yahoo, ESPN, CBS, NFL.com, they need to switch that next year. Travis Kelce is not a tight end. Just because he lines up in that position, that's bullcrap. If I'm not allowed to play Taysom Hill as a tight end, then you can't play Travis Kelce as a tight end. That's bullcrap. Get him out of there. Kansas City over Miami. Next game, Arizona traveling to the frozen tundra of the Meadowlands in New York against the New York Football Giants. Cardinals are going to walk away with this one. Giants are hot. That's so weird to say that an NFC East team is hot, and there's actually 2 of them that are hot in Washington and New York. But I think the Cardinals have too much talent. They have way too much talent to be a 6-6 team right now. A lot of close games they've lost. They've lost a lot of games that they should not have lost, straight up. The Cardinals, that is. Kyler Murray's got to resume his MVP caliber form, because he does have an MVP caliber form in him, and that's when he's running the ball well and dumping it off to DeAndre Hopkins, Christian Kirk, and letting those guys make some plays. Zane Gonzalez, the place kicker for the Cardinals, is out. I think that's pretty much it. I know Daniel Jones is going to be back, Danny Dimes, but I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. I'm not seeing any other notable injuries. So Cardinals are a 2.5-point favorite, and I believe they cover that. Cardinals over the Giants. Tampa and Minnesota. Let's see here. Minnesota's going to Tampa. Tampa's a heavy favorite. I have them. I have Tampa over the Vikings. They are probably 5.5, 7. They're 7-point favorites. I don't like that. I don't know that they'll cover that. I think Cousins has been dealing 26 touchdowns to 12 interceptions. We didn't have to mention that. But I mean, I'm looking at it right now. Pretty similar numbers to Tom Brady. Both just over 3,000 passing yards. Kirk Cousins 26 to 12 touchdowns to INTs. Tom Brady 28 to 11. So pretty similar there. Running backs very different. Dalvin Cook has 400 more yards than Ronald Jones and 8 more touchdowns. But where Minnesota has Tampa, surprisingly, is their wide receivers have put up better numbers, which is crazy. You got the rookie Justin Jefferson, who definitely, in my opinion, is in the race for offensive rookie of the year. He's got to be. There's Herbert, him, and Tua. It's really nobody else. No other. Claypool is up there. That's got to be the top 4, to be honest. Jefferson looks so good. He's definitely going to be a good keep or a good hold in like some dynasty leagues and whatnot. I don't see any notable injury. Well, Alexander Madison is out. Kyle Rudolph is doubtful. Alexander Madison being out is interesting because, at least once or twice a game, Dalvin Cook goes to the sideline for a series or two. So that'll be interesting. What's going to happen if he takes a break, if you will. We'll see. I like the Bucs in this one, but I think that's gonna be a fun one to watch. Bucs over Vikings. Denver and Carolina. Let's see. It's in Carolina. So Denver traveling to Carolina. They're both 4-8. I think they're both capable of being a better team than what they've shown. Denver dealing with a lot of injuries. Carolina dealing with the main injury, and that's Christian McCaffrey, and they're not getting him back this week. I think Broncos are going to take this one. ESPN has Carolina winning this 65%. They're 3.5-point favorites. I would bet the house on the Broncos covering that spread. Although I'm renting an apartment, so I can't bet the house, which is probably a good thing. DJ Moore is out. Curtis Samuel was questionable, but he's not even on here. I'm pretty sure he's playing. But they don't have DJ Moore. They'll still have Robbie Anderson and Curtis Samuel, but not having DJ Moore is big. It definitely limits their options to pass to, and not having McCaffrey really hurts. You just have Mike Davis, who's a fraction of Christian McCaffrey. But I like the Broncos here. They got Drew Lock, who's back and been dealing. Jerry Jeudy's they're gonna have to build that connection sooner or later. A name that has been getting thrown around is Tim Patrick, who's been killing it this year. Tim Patrick sneakily having a really good year. For somebody that nobody probably assumed was going to have a good year at all, or even really be of note. Everybody thought Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, obviously, but Cortland Sutton being out, that means somebody has to step up, and that's been Tim Patrick. So I got the Broncos over the Panthers. Titans, Jaguars, do we need to talk about it? Derrick Henry's going to rush for 212 yards and 3 touchdowns, and he's not going to play the fourth quarter. Book it. Titans are going to demolish the Jaguars. I would like to know what the line is for this game because I would hammer 7 points. Hammer that. Bet everything on that. What's the over under? 52.5. That's up there. I honestly see a 31-7 game. Which wouldn't hit the over but would destroy that spread. So I definitely would bet the heck out of that spread. Titans are going to demolish them. It's not even going to be close. Derrick Henry's going to go over 1,500 yards, and we'll have 3 weeks to go. They're going to demolish him. That one's going to be so much fun to watch. So much fun. Raiders, Colts. I got the Raiders over the Colts. A little bit of this is my heart because I don't like the Colts. A lot of it is with my brain because the Raiders have been playing really good, and this is a tight wild card matchup. If the Titans can hold on to the division, I'm not saying we've won the division. The Colts could take the division, and then we're in a wild card hunt. But as of right now, this is a key wild card matchup. 8-4 Colts, 7-5 Raiders. Colts are pretty healthy. They're starting to get a lot of guys back. I don't know, and I know it says Costanzo is questionable. I thought he was out, so if he's questionable, that's good. If he can play, that's huge for them to have him back on the offensive line. Raiders are banged up at corner. People have been able to pass on them this year. Let's see what they've allowed. They've allowed 31 more passing yards per game and 21 more rushing yards per game than the Colts have. Josh Jacobs is questionable, but he is expected to play. That was kind of the determining factor for me when I seen that like 30 minutes ago that Josh Jacobs is going to play. I got the Raiders over the Colts in this one. Seahawks and the Jets. I don't know why I'm clicking on this. I got the Seahawks in this. It's in Seattle as well. Not that it matters, They're an 86% lock to win. 15-point favorite. Yeah, pretty sure my camera turned off. So guess I got to keep it under 12 minutes, which is stupid. I need to figure this crap out. I need somebody smart to come edit this stuff for me and be my videographer. Noah, come hook it up. So this will be part 2, I guess. Seahawks over the Jets. We'll start off there. Seahawks over the Jets. If you want to have some fun, throw it on the Jets money line in a parlay somewhere. Really boost the odds. Whatever. You never know. Packers-Lions. I got the Packers over the Lions here. Let's see here where it's being played. It is in Detroit. Not that that matters. Again, home field advantage. Not really prevalent this year. But I like the Packers over the Lions. I don't think the Lions can slow down Aaron Rodgers in his MVP caliber season. So I got the Packers over the Lions. Next game, we got, 5 more? Saints, Eagles. I got the Saints over the Eagles. I think this one's going to be closer than people think. Let's see. They got the Saints as a 8-point favorite over the Eagles. I guess that's probably pretty good. I mean, obviously, it's Vegas. They're a lot smarter than me. That's probably a pretty good line. I like that line. That's probably about where I would put it. I would put it like 7 to 9 points. But I think people are expecting this to be a blowout, but it's not going to be. Drew Brees isn't back yet. Saints haven't been playing incredible. They're 3-0 without Brees, but that's every year. They never lose without Brees. But I think Eagles may put up a fight here. Either way, I got Saints over the Eagles. Chargers, Falcons. So I've picked the Chargers like the last 8 weeks in a row, and they've lost every week. So why change it up? Falcons don't have Julio. Their offense is ridiculously different without Julio. I got the Chargers in that one. Niners, Washington. I really like Washington, but not this week. And I really think the 49ers are frauds, but not this week. Both teams are 5-7. Washington's been hot, but 49ers are starting to get healthy, and they're showing why they were in the Super Bowl last year. So, little Alex Smith revenge game against his old team, but I don't know that he's going to get that much revenge. Big thing here is Antonio Gibson is out, so Peyton Barber is going to be his replacement. I don't like that. Like I said, the 49ers are all getting healthy, so that's really good for them, and I think the Niners take Washington out. Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Sunday night. I got Buffalo. Pittsburgh is going to lose 2 in a row here. I picked Washington last week over Pittsburgh, so why not keep it rolling? I think Buffalo is a much better team than Washington, and Buffalo's defense is just as good as Washington, so why can't they stop the Steelers? The Steelers are starting to play some tougher competition now, and they got exposed last week. They got exposed against the Ravens, first of all. They should have got beat by the Ravens backups, but they got lucky. But yeah, I got the Bills over the Steelers. And then Monday night game, Cleveland and Baltimore. I got the Browns over the Ravens. Mark, you're going to like that. I got the Browns over the Ravens. And the Browns will increase to a 3-game lead over Baltimore. That'll be insane. And they'll they'll climb to just 1 game back in the division. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, I got the Browns over the Ravens. And we're going to go, let's see, how many games did I say? 1, because I missed the Thursday night game, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 15. I don't know why I added that up. I knew there was no bye weeks. 15 games. Boo, boo, boo. I'm going to go 11-4, which is one game better than last week.